Always low prices at Pahrump Valley Auto Plaza.
In 1991, Victor Fuentes jumped into the ocean off the coast of Cuba and swam miles to Guantanamo Bay to ask for political asylum. The U.S. government sent him to Las Vegas, and he worked as a dishwasher in a casino where he met his wife, Annette. Property owners Victor and Annette Fuentes started the camp Patch of Heaven in Amargosa back in 2006. This property has a naturally flowing river. Fuente, who was ordained as a minister back in 2004, used his pond on his property to baptize worshipers, until one day in 2010 when the government diverted his water illegally and unlawfully.
They prevent us to practice our religion. That was the purpose for which we purchased the camp. Yeah. And specifically for teenagers, teenagers with drug problems, fatherless teenagers, and the camp have been a blessing for those kids.
The government, without proper permit, diverted his water and were obligated to put it back, per Nevada State Water Engineer Jason King. Fuentes also had evidence collected from a local hydrologist with decades of experience on his side. But the government had a computer model from D.C., and a judge decided to believe this model. The Water State Engineer Jason King repeatedly required Nevada Fish and Wildlife to confirm the ruling, and they have refused, leading to an over a decade-long court battle costing countless dollars and frustration. King claimed that for each day they do not give the water or water rights back, they will be charged $10,000. This claim was back in 2017. The government would have to go through the county, come to the town of Pahrump, and request permission to divert this water, but they never did that originally. Fuentes says originally they did give a presentation, but that presentation did not include them diverting the water from his property.
So they completed the investigation, and the result from that investigation was a warning notice to the Department of Fish and Wildlife that they are obligated to put that water back. Okay, if they didn't do that, then every violation that they commit, the state engineer going to charge them up to $10,000 per day per violation. Well, they've been violating our right ever since. That was in 2017 when that happened, when that order was given to them. And we are in 2022, and all that they did was to run a 2-inch pipe from the illegal channel they built to my property, and it had never worked. Never worked. And we've been waiting for 6 years for them to do something, the state engineer to do something, somebody to do something, and we have no answer for anybody. I don't have no water yet. We tried to open the channel out there, but it's going to take some time for the water to travel down, to dry and everything. And I have to continue upgrading the system. And that is why I don't want to do from the very beginning. Because why, if I wasn't the one who redirected that water, why I had to spend my money, my resources, my time, my labor to bring it back.
Fuentes was not even notified by the government of what they had done. The local ranger notified him. The Water State Engineer, who is now retired, Jason King, told the government officials 3 different times to give the water back, but it has not happened, and it has been 12 years.
By decree of the court or by a permit issued by the state of Nevada. Although the USFWS stated its intention in acquiring its 4 mentioned permits was to be reestablish the historic national drainage courses within the refuge, attachments A and B demonstrate that the source of water in the Carson Slough historically traversed the Solita parcel APN 021.
Fuentes says he is just focusing on reclaiming this channel. He says he has a lot more work to do, and if anyone wants to help, contact him, or you can even call KPVM-TV at 775-727-9400.